Welcome to Adhvaitha. Life is a journey, they say, but according to the ancient texts of Hinduism, this journey is not of a single lifetime but many. Today we will go deep into the concept of karma and we will look at the subject of rebirth and reincarnation. And we will also understand the three aspects of karma, which is Sanchita karma, Prarabdha karma and Agami karma. So by the end of this video, you will get a complete picture on what Hinduism and the ancient Indian texts tell us about the concept of rebirths, reincarnation and how all of this is linked to karma. So without wasting any time, let's get into today's video. Now to start with, I will give you a brief introduction to the concept of karma for those of you who are new to this. The word karma is derived from the Sanskrit word kri, which stands for action. So every kind of action that you perform constitutes karma. Your physical action, your mental action which you do through thoughts and emotions, and the energy action which happens at the subtle level, all of these things constitute karma. To understand this better, we need to understand the three bodies that is associated with each of us. So we all have three bodies. One is the physical body, which is this body that we can see and touch with skin, bones, blood and tissues. And then there is our subtle body, which is our energy body with the mind, with different feelings, emotions, etc. And then there is something called as the causal body. But for the purposes of this video, we will simply look at physical and the subtle body. Now, when each of us die, our physical bodies die and it is burnt or buried. But the subtle body with the mind moves on to find a new physical body based on its tendencies and based on its memory. So this is what the ancient scriptures of Hinduism say. Now, of course, some people believe in reincarnation and some people do not. Some people and some scientists do not agree in rebirths and they conclude that this physical body along with the mind dies at the time of this physical death. But let us look at it logically. How can we explain the different tendencies and different behavior of young children which sometimes astonishes the parents themselves? If we look at twins who are born to the same parents, even then we can see some stark differences in terms of their behaviors and in terms of their personality. This tells us that there is something beyond genetics and there is something beyond just simple evolution which is in the works here. So this is karma. What Hinduism says is that all of us have passed through different lifetimes as different animals, as different plants and as different people. And we within us at the subtle level contain the memories and impressions of all the actions and of all the experiences that we have had during those lifetimes. And all of this combined is karma. Now to look at some empirical research, even though it is challenging to validate this topic scientifically, various cases have been meticulously examined and studied by different researchers. So let us explore some authoritative research and remarkable instances which suggest reincarnation might not purely be a matter of faith but could be actually real. One of the most dedicated figures in this field was Dr. Stevenson, a former professor of psychiatry at the University of Virginia School of Medicine. He spent much of his career studying cases from around the globe that pointed towards the possibility of past lives, especially focusing on children recalling the details about deceased individuals with uncanny accuracy. In his riveting book, 20 Cases Suggestive of Reincarnation, Stevenson presents detailed accounts of children who remembered past lives. These include geographical specifics, family relations, manner of passing, and other details pertaining to their previous lives. Now think about this. How can a young child remember so much about a different person who lived at a different geographical location thousands of miles apart? Now, for example, the captivating case study of an Indian boy named Sujit, who from a very young age began speaking vividly of a previous life in a nearby village. Interestingly, his accounts were validated when the researchers traveled to the location and discovered a man had indeed lived and died there as described by the child. Sujit correctly identified the man's widow from a group and recalled intimate information, which according to Stevenson, he had no way of knowing otherwise. Now continuing his work, Professor Jim B. Tucker, a psychiatrist at the University of Virginia, has recently offered a compelling research on reincarnation with the focus on children's memories of previous lives. He documents several extraordinary examples in his book, Life Before Life. These case studies suggest an intriguing possibility and also highlight the profound reach of karma as per Hindu belief. Now coming to the next part of the video, here let us understand karma more deeply. So there are three aspects of karma that we need to understand. One is Sanchita karma, second is Prarabdha karma, and third is Agami karma. Sanchita karma is understood as the sum total of our past karmas. It is like the tree of our past deeds. Each action, each thought, and every decision we've taken from all of our different lifetimes constitutes Sanchita karma. It is the repository of all our previous actions. Throughout the course of time, every individual subtle body will pass through different lifetimes as we discussed earlier. And it will have different experiences and it will perform different actions. And the memories or impressions of all those deeds and actions constitute the Sanchita karma. Now let us look at the Prarabdha karma. This is the portion of the Sanchita karma which is being worked out in the present life. So from the total Sanchita karma, a certain amount of karma is allotted for the subtle body to live the current life in its form. So this portion of the Sanchita karma is Prarabdha karma. This is the fruit that the tree bears now. So Prarabdha karma is responsible for the parents that we have, the way we look, the way we act, our different tendencies and our personality. Everything is because of the Prarabdha karma. And then let us discuss Agami karma. This is the karma that is currently being created in this lifetime, which is adding on to the Sanchita karma. Now we perform different actions and we do different things in this life. The memories and impressions of it have to go somewhere. This is Agami karma. This is the new karma that we are generating, which is adding on to the Sanchita karma. Now the teachings of Vedanta and the various spiritual teachings of Hinduism, Buddhism, etc. tell us that we need to come out of karma and we need to break the cycle. They tell this because for most of us, what is happening is that our Agami karma is going on and adding on to the Sanchita karma, and it is increasing the net total amount of karmic impressions or memory that we have. Because of this, we are experiencing a never-ending cycle of birth and death. So it is a rat trap in which we are in. So in order to come out of it, we need to be conscious of our actions and we need to limit the amount of Agami karma, which is the new karma that we are creating in this life. And we need to focus on coming out of this karmic cycle. And Vedanta and Bhagavad Gita talk about different methods and different steps that we can take in order to come out of this cycle and in order to reach the divine consciousness. Now this is a topic for another video. But to conclude this video, I hope you understand what is karma by now and what are the three aspects of karma that are Sanchita, Prarabdha and Agami karma. If you found this video valuable, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. And to consciously create your life the way you desire and to learn these concepts more in depth, we have created a community platform and a learning platform. We call it the Adhvaitha Conscious Society. You can join our platform by visiting adhvaitha.com. The link will be given in the description. Thank you and I'll see you on the next video.